Hello everyone and welcome to this Quetzalcoatl build order guide for the Aztec DLC. So Quetzalcoatl has the most unique build order out of the three Aztec gods because he gives us cheaper calpulis and cheaper additions. So take a look at your spawn at first, see how you can share a goldmine with wood or hunt with wood because that will be able to save us a lot of wood to be able to upgrade the additions. You'll see exactly how I'm doing it. So in this case, I can share my calpuli with golden wood, so I'll be able to save another 50 wood from that. Do the same if you can share it with food with wood, or gold with wood, or gold with hunt. First two villagers go to food and the other two villagers go to wood. I'm gonna be building the calpuli over there, and the second calpuli here. And the villagers obviously will go to wood once again. The next two villagers from the town center will go to food. And we're gonna be using the spy to scout with. Now, once your hunt calpuli is up, you're gonna be upgrading livestock pen because it's 33% cheaper. What it does is periodically spawns turkeys, and when food is dropped off on this calpuli specifically, we generate an extra 15% food from what we dropped off. So every drop-off matters from those villagers over there. That is heavily boosting our economy early on. It's like empowering it with a priest when playing Ra. That's how strong it is. Or with a pharaoh monument. Alright, so once we have 5 villagers on food, the next 2 villagers will go to gold from the town center. We can only have one addition type for every calpuli total. So what that means is I cannot, if I change a location and I start hunting here in the middle, I'm gonna have to upgrade here the livestock pen again, but it's going to be removed from this starting calpuli. So we can only have one of each. Once we have 2 villagers on gold, we're gonna be putting 3 more to hunt. So we have a total of 8 on hunt. Once we reach 200 wood in the bank, we're gonna be dropping a house using one of the wood villagers. Let me do it now. Let's try to kill that hunt right close to the calpuli. And once we have 8 total settlers on food, we're gonna be auto-queuing settlers to gold until we can age up. We're gonna be using the gold settlers to build a temple once we have 150 gold, and we will be shifting them back to gold. We will be upgrading the lumber outpost once we start aging up, once we have 100 wood from now, because that will not only give us a tower to protect our goldmine and wood from any type of attack, but will be giving us 15% extra wood for every wood, drop-off we do on this specific calpuli. We'll be edging up through to the classical edge. You can choose either Quetzalcoatl if you want to play a more defensive game. Maybe you could use the lullaby if you want to play a more semi-defensive game, or if you want to raid with. Doesn't really matter here. And now we're gonna be taking 3 villagers from food and we will be putting them over to wood. And at 100 wood available, we will be upgrading the lumber outpost. So this way, this guy should go there again. So this way, we're already basically empowering the food calpuli over here, 15% extra food for every drop-off, and we spawn those turkeys, there they are, we can put them close to that calpuli, and we're generating another 15% extra wood from the wood calpuli. Now, if we want to start generating more gold, an extra 15% gold, I guess that's something we could start doing on the second large gold mine, because right now we're sharing the calpuli with the wood line. So once I run out of these trees, I can switch it to the gold, you know, the craft workshop. But for now, I'm gonna keep it for wood. So you see how many resources we already have. And remember to queue a couple of those warrior priests before you even go to the classical age. I mean, while aging up to the classical age. So let's get a house now. We can potentially get some military buildings. And it would be quite possible to also play 2TC with this god, but that's gonna be a video for a different day. So this was pretty much the build order for Quetzalcoatl. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.